And all right. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where in the world you're logging on from. You've logged into the Save Club Monday content drop in training Zoom for Save Club. And I know that we've got super exciting information to share with you. Charles is going to cover on information on our compensation plan, how we make money, who likes to make money. Raise your hand. I know that's a big thing. But we're also, with our concept here at Save Club, we're helping people save money and helping people make money. And so I'm going to turn this over to our CEO, Mr. Charles Mui, out in Las Vegas, Nevada. As I said, Pete is skiing and he might log in from the hill, but who knows? So over to you, Charles. And I'll
All
watch for
right. Hey,
David. I
Matt.
still haven't seen David yet.
Yeah, he's coming. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for the great introduction there. And what we've been doing with the Safe Club compensation plan is adding to it since the very beginning. In the beginning, we started out and we just had our matrix, we had our matching bonuses. And I say just because it's a really,
Dave's coming in now, Charles.
it's a really generous compensation plan with what we came out with. You've got our affiliate fee, which is $60 a year, and we've got our membership, which is $19.95. And if someone becomes a VIP, it's $300, and that covers them for a full year, 12 months. So when you think about a business opportunity that you can run globally and it's $299.97 for the entire year, that's fantastic. Because you can basically have unlimited earning potential with a $300 business. However, it's only $300. So when you're talking about building an income for yourself, a residual income, and having it in the $500 to $5,000 a week, well, you've got to think about what type of volume that takes on. So we've added additional things to the plan, like our elite travel membership. Now, the elite travel membership, you're getting the best portal that we could possibly put together, and it's $29.97 for the entire year. Well, what we do with that $29.97 is we pay full fast start bonuses, and those are paid weekly. And so we're going to continue to add in additional products that go among that fast start program, just so that you've got more to sell, more to offer, and more income to generate. We've also added in our cashback match so that as you're passing out the app, people use the app and get cash back. A percentage of that is brought back and paid in this cashback match, which is a really unique bonus. There's no one else out there doing cashback and allowing for this matching component. So that's like an additional way we added to get paid. We also have the give five, get five. So when you're giving away the free app and people download the app, register themselves and spend $25 on shopping anywhere on the app to earn cash back, both the person who got the app and the person that gave them the app each gets $5. So again, just another way to sprinkle in additional earnings there. Now for 2026, we're doing something that's extremely dynamic, really, really exciting, is as we bring in products to our exclusive deals, we're taking the discount that the advertisers are giving to us, giving the best deal we can possibly get to our Save Club membership. And in addition to that, going to be taking those advertising dollars and putting them into the compensation plan. And we put them right there as dollars into the matrix. So those automatically go to matrix matching bonuses. They go to increase the matrix payout, and they go to through all the generations, the 5 generations of match. Now, this is something dynamic because now we've got all these products coming in that are going to have ways for you to get paid on. That way, as you're consuming products and you're having your group consume products, and the products I'm talking about are like the Averderm products and the results RNA products and the 3 Waves wellness products. So now we're bringing in this vast array of super advanced products and giving the great discount and then putting additional dollars into the bonus pools, the global bonus pools, and directly into the tree. We have, I've been putting together a program here, incubating a program we're going to be launching, which is an extreme integration into a company that we've been developing that is a full range of mood enhancement products. And this will be the first iteration of how we're bringing an extreme discount, so that, most cutting edge products, lowest price, and the dollars into the compensation plan. As this grows and your organization grows and grows, it will literally reach to infinite levels deep. When dollars are applied into the matrix, they go infinitely deep, because how the matrix works is every time you sponsor a new affiliate or a new member, that position, you are coded to match that position and all of the spots that fill in the matrix below it. So your matrix could be filled with 100 levels deep. If you sponsor a new person at the bottom of those 100 levels, it starts a whole new 16 levels of matrix pay. So that's what's exciting about this compensation plan and how it really does have global reach. Now, we've been running this compensation plan with another company that has reached some massive numbers, and so we've modeled this out. We see how it pays and how rewarding it is, and when you get the big number. So when you think about a business opportunity and you're choosing a business opportunity for yourself to earn residual income, there's a couple different ways you can go. You can sell products that are like $10,000, and when you got a $10,000 product for sale, you'll make thousands of dollars each time you make a sale in commissions. If you're selling someone like a garage full of water filters or something, and then you're earning a huge commission, that was really popular. Those type of plans came out, and they're really popular like in the 80s. Well, what happened was the government stepped in and said, wait a second, we got too many people buying garages full of water filters and they're not making any money. It's called front loading. And then that front loading concept moved towards like digital products and like crypto tokens and stuff. And it hurts a lot of people. People get sold into a package of stuff that they don't need, and the value's not there, but someone derived a large commission in that sale, and that's what drives and pushes that. With Save Club, I wanted to make sure that we've got a win-win-win situation, and nobody can get hurt. You can't get hurt on a 299 or 299.97 product. You've got a product that's under $300 and a business opportunity that's global. You've got the value there. You've got your membership, the value's there. So when you're working with the second way of doing it, where you're working with smaller numbers, you need to get more people. And so this was very intentional doing this, because we're following a model that reached over 2 million customers on this model. And really why it works is because we're giving value to the user. Like when you're able to just continue to bring value, the value in the business, first of all, just even having a business designation, being a business owner for less than $300 a year, that's of extreme value. Be able to get paid every week, have something that you can actually sell and earn profit from. And the way that works, when you bring new people into Save Club and they're an affiliate, then the affiliate fast start on a new affiliate is the $60 enrollment for the affiliate fee, and then $19.97. So that's $79.97. So basically $80. When you bring somebody on, even when you're a brand new affiliate, you earn a 25% fast start. So you bring somebody on board at 80, you're earning $20. If you bring 4 people on board, you're basically participating in the program for free. And now that there's monthly membership fees going, you've now activated the matrix. Anytime those people enroll other people, you're earning a match. Now, where the compensation plan gets exciting, gets really dynamic, and why we can be generating people thousands of dollars a week in income is because out of that fast start, 25% is paid directly, but there's an additional 30, it's a total of 60%, so there's additional $32 that gets paid out inside of that tree, but that goes up to 1 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. So if you're ranked a 2-star and somebody enrolls something, yeah, they earn a $25 fast start, but the 1-star bonus rolls up. If you're a 2-star, you'd get the 1-star bonus and the 2-star bonus. If you're a 3-star, you get the 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, and so on. So by staying ahead in star level rankings, you get overrides on the fast start bonuses, and you get overrides inside of the matrix. So there's additional levels that you reach inside of the match when you're able to do that. So the idea of today's compensation plan is today's presentation is we're rolling out new tools to help people understand how they're getting paid and how they're earning from the compensation plan. We put together a video that is more of an introductory to here's the different ways to get paid, here's the potentials. One of the exciting things to understand about a matrix is that inside of our matrix, you can get paid on the people inside your matrix, even if you haven't enrolled anybody. And as an example, in a 2x12 matrix, when that fills up, it can be a significant amount of passive income. We show that as an example, as being able to potentially generate a check of over $4,000 without enrolling anybody, but that doesn't work like that in practice. It just shows you the potential of the plan. But you've got to know that each person that you enroll, you would earn a matching bonus on that. So the matching bonuses are such a powerful component to this compensation plan, because each time you position a customer or an affiliate into the matrix, you're now starting to match any matrix check that they would earn. Now that works also on customers. I want you to understand it's not just affiliates fall into the matrix. Affiliates and customers fall into the matrix, and each time that happens, that when you're the enroller, that person is coded to you, and you'd earn a matching bonus on that person. And so
Hey Charles, I got the video pulled up if you want me to play it.
Yeah, sure. And then we'll go through that. That'd be a good one, Dave. Why don't you play this video? Dave worked over the weekend, put together a nice 5-minute video to show the power of this compensation plan. And now we're going to be creating additional videos that break down each bonus and how they work. And this is all just part of showing you guys how to set up so that you can hit your income goals. We're in 2026. If you set yourself up, do you want to earn $500 or $5,000 a week or anywhere in between? It's like, okay, let's show you a plan on how to do that, both with fast start commissions and these generational overrides. So yeah, go ahead, Dave. Let that video rip.
Pulled up kind of weird here for some reason, so I'm trying to.
Okay, that's looking better.
Yeah, I'm trying to frame it here because it pulled up really strange for some reason. So let me make sure I'm sharing my sound. It's a little bit longer video here, everyone, but it's really good. I worked really hard on this, so hopefully you guys put this to use. So let me hit play here.
Real monthly income. What if you could build real monthly income?
Now it's showing the full screen. Hang on. What is going on here? All right, can you see that okay, everybody?
Okay, but play it again because it was playing kind of crooked.
What if you could build real monthly income? Not by selling, not by chasing people, but simply by helping them save money on things they already do every day. Restaurants, travel, shopping, bills, doctor visits, appliances, auto, and more. That's exactly what this system does. And I'm going to show you how the money actually works with real numbers, so you can decide if it makes sense for you. This is called Save Club. It's a savings platform with discounts at 150,000 plus retailers, 60,000 plus restaurants, travel, hotels, gas, shopping, all everyday stuff. People save money, and when you help people save money, you get paid, not once, but every week and month. Now let's talk fast money. When someone joins as a member and affiliate, you get paid weekly. $20 per signup, paid every Friday, and it increases as you rank up to $32, so you're not waiting months to get paid. Money starts flowing fast. There are multiple ways to earn here, but the core is a 2x16 forced matrix. That just means each person has 2 spots across, and the system fills 16 levels deep. Everyone in your matrix pays a small monthly fee, and you earn a piece of that every single month, and you don't have to personally enroll everyone. Let's talk actual math, because this is the part most people care about. When the matrix fills, here's what the monthly income potential looks like by rank. Unranked affiliate, $4,095 per month, even if you don't put anyone in. 1 star, $8,191 per month. 2 star, $16,383 per month. 3 star, $32,767 per month. 4 star and above, $65,535 per month. That's monthly, not yearly, and that's one income stream. Here's why this is powerful. It's a forced matrix, meaning even when other people bring in members, it can spill under you, so your matrix can grow. From your efforts, from your team's efforts, from people above you. That's how ordinary people build serious monthly checks over time. Now here's where it gets exciting. Save Club doesn't just pay you on what you do, they pay you on what your entire team does. You get paid up to 5 generations deep on your team's matrix earnings, matching a percentage of what they make. So as your team grows, so do your monthly checks, often dramatically. Imagine this. If your team builds big, you can be earning thousands monthly just from matching their matrix income. You can also upgrade to a VIP annual membership and earn bonus dollars whenever someone in your team does the same. That's up to $10 per person, 3 generations deep. That's simple, predictable earnings every Friday too. Once you hit certain ranks, Save Club sets aside a percentage of total company revenue each month just to reward leaders in bonus pools on top of all the other bonuses. If you hit 2 star or higher, you get a share of this pool, paid monthly based on your rank. That's passive income just for sustaining leadership. Also get paid while other people are shopping. When people you personally brought on shop and get cash back, you get a percentage of that cash back. This can really start to add up, just from people wanting to save more money. Now let me show you one of the simplest ways people start making money right away, even before their matrix fills. This is where it gets really smart. Save Club lets you give away a free phone app, no credit card, no commitment, just value. And here's the kicker. When you give someone the free app, Save Club gives them $5. And at the same time, you get $5 every single time. No selling, no pitching. Just sharing something free that saves people money. There's no limit to how many people you can do this with. Give the app to 10 people is $50, 50 people is $250, 100 people is $500, and plenty of people do hundreds per month just from this alone. This creates fast, simple cash flow while your matrix and team are building in the background. This is what I love about this system. You can earn instant $5 payouts unlimited times, build weekly income with fast starts, stack monthly income with the matrix, and scale into 5-figure months as your rank grows, all without pressure, all without chasing people, all by leading with value and savings. So here's your move. Join Save Club, start sharing the free app. Collect $5 payouts while your matrix fills, get weekly fast start pay, and let the monthly income build. This isn't hype, it's simple math, and it works when you work it. Let's go.
That's it.
Yeah, Dave. And so having this, I'm going to show you guys where we're going to be upgrading the tour inside here. So I'm going to show you guys inside of the Save Club tour. So after you invite somebody through one of the landing pages and they come on, they're going to come into the tour here. And this video here, it's done really well for getting people to understand what we're doing for products. We're upgrading this video, so it's a complete presentation. We've added so many new products. The testimonial video is really nice to give people a good summary of what's there. This compensation plan video will go here to give people a full understanding. And then we've got an extended breakdown of the training that's available. And once you're inside the program here, there's also this page here where we're going to go, where we've got each area where you can do savings and you can learn about restaurants and all the different components. So inside of this tour is how you get more and more information. Now, what's great is the AI chatbot that we have is going to be right here on the bottom right hand of the page, and you'll be able to ask questions about these. And the cool part is that the chatbot actually tags to where you're on at the page. So if you're right here, it knows that you're looking at restaurants, and it can actually talk about restaurants and talk about deals. If you're here talking about the cashback portal, it can talk about the stores. So it's a really intelligent, component there. But the idea is to get people, when they're inside of the tour here, more and more information. We've got a page that goes over the health benefits. We're putting a page in here that will go specifically over travel and some of the new products. So another exciting new product that we've got on deck, we're just finishing up the contracts, is something else that will also pay fast start bonuses. It will include legal services, so you can send in and do legal services. It will do credit repair, so you can actually work on it for doing credit repair. It'll do debt consolidation, and also legal services surrounding how to use your home-based business for additional tax advantages. These are modules. These are people that you can directly contact, and we're just blowing away the price of every other competitor. So you get all 4 of those services for $100 for an entire year, and we're paying full fast start bonuses on that. So when you sell that product, it's 25%, $25 right there, and then an additional $35 is paid into the tree. So it's pretty phenomenal that out of a $100 product like that, $60 is paid out in fast starts that week. And so this is another way for you to generate income quickly. So if you enroll somebody, you can enroll them at like $80 plus this $100 upgrade plus the travel upgrade for $30. And so now that's 80 plus 100 plus 30, that's a $210 enrollment. And that week, 60% of that is paid out in fast start bonuses. So it's just a powerful way to increase your efforts as you're going. And then you're giving somebody products that go for an entire year. And in the marketplace, just comparably, some of these other companies for just one of those services cost $29 to $39. Or if you're doing, credit repair at some of these other places, it's over $100 per month. And we're giving you all of it for $100 for the entire year. And so just another way where Save Club's going to, just knock everyone out with in terms of price and then and value. And that's really where we're coming from, is just price and value and figuring out how to get as much compensation back into the plan and to earn quickly. And again, with Save Club, we're such a low price point. We could sell those services for $100 a month. We could sell those services for individually for dozens and dozens of dollars. And would that feed a compensation plan? Yes, but again, let's just give the best value, because people don't leave extreme value. And if you're a smart customer, you're shopping in the marketplace, you're there. I want to talk to you guys about value right now on something that I think is being underutilized with what we're going on. We've put together this health benefits package, and it's $50 a month. Out of this $50, $10 goes back into a global bonus pool, but the product itself is like the Rolls Royce of health benefits. So I talked to probably a dozen companies when looking for our provider, and I just recently went back to one of the providers because it was pitched to me for corporate benefits. And on a corporate benefits scale, a package not even as good as ours, the company charges these big corporations $150 a month for their package. And we're over here at a third of that price, and we've got more inside of our package. Well, this last few days, guys, I got that's something I've never experienced before. And I've been having just this like crazy chest pain, and it ended up being nerve pain, and then it came out into a rash, and I got shingles. I have no idea what that was, but I was able to use the telemedicine, figure out what the issue was. They were able to get me a prescription, and I didn't need insurance. If this would have been something else, I would have had to go to an emergency room. I would have had to go see a primary care doctor. I would have had to, get a prescription. It would have taken forever, but I was able to use telemedicine and have a primary care doctor diagnose what was going on and get me my stuff on a weekend. Like incredible. This product here is phenomenal, and the value that we have compared to in the marketplace is great. So the reason why I was exploring the health benefits is because now we're talking to a lot of corporations and we're talking to a lot of business owners about having them become merchants inside of Save Club. So we've got the new form out, we've got a new directory being built so that now you can go into your local markets. If you're in a country that needs more coverage, if you're in a city that needs more coverage, you can go introduce local businesses to Save Club, and they can then list on our directory for free as long as they're giving a discount to our members. We also have a program where you're going to want to enroll those businesses as a VIP affiliate. We call them a VIP merchant, so that as they start to introduce people to Save Club, as they have customers that come in for their regular business, they can create themselves a secondary income stream, and they get to do that for $300 a year. Most businesses would pay $300 for a year of being listed on a directory and get more customers into their door. And so that's a great product, but we're going to give it to them for free. And then you're going to be able to, upsell and position them. And then as they get customers coming through, they can be giving out apps, earning $5 and incorporate it. So being able to onboard merchants is important. And for these businesses, we're also got a product where they'll be able to offer these health benefits. If they've got 10 employees or more, they'll be able to offer these health benefits for free. And so, these tools are coming. I was just blown away to see that even big corporations, as they're paying for these benefits, are paying $150 a month, and we get them at Save Club for $49. So again, just more product upgrades that are along inside here. So let's see, we covered.
You want to show the drop, Charles, this week?
Yeah. Let's pull that. Let's pull that, and then I want to talk about the cashback match and how we're paying that out. So we pull a report monthly. Many of you probably saw a cashback match, a bonus on your monthly piece there. That's really exciting that we're able to use the card linking, use the app, get that shopping, have it all redeemed there. Oh, here's another thing too. For many of us, the settlements of your app are not going directly to your credit or debit card on file. And you would have gotten an email from Savers app saying, put in your bank information, and then it'll just get deposited straight to your ACH account. So I wanted to make that announcement that, check your email for that. Your money's not going to go away. It's just saying if you want to get your app money, your cash back and your give 5, get 5, and it's not going directly to your Visa or MasterCard, it will go to your ACH. And so there is a prompt inside of the app, and there's a prompt inside your email where you can go put your ACH information into there, and then it'll just settle directly with no fees. So, okay, go ahead, Dave, with the drop.
Yeah, so we did a lot of, talk about the money. Everybody wants to get money. These are great graphics that you guys could post on your Facebook, etc., Instagram, and you're going to get people saying, how do I do it? Which you could add your link in bio, link them right to your capture page, and literally have them walk through the process, right? Work at home and get paid every week. There are so many people that have jobs and say, man, how do I work at home? How do I get paid every week? So these are very curiosity type graphics, even though they say Save Club. But they're still showing, hey, you can make some money here. And there's some cool, there's some really cool ones I like, like this one's pretty cool, I think. So, we did the Save Club 2.0 because with 2.0, we're paying more out this year, getting people more excited. So we did a lot of cool stuff, but you might as well start posting these. So many times we'll do these content drops, and then I'll go look at your Facebooks. I just randomly just open it up, and then I'm not seeing it. And I'm just wondering why. You know, we've created these graphics. It's so easy for you to download them, post them, and add your link and start to get leads. It doesn't make any sense why any of you would not be putting this stuff out there every week. I mean, literally, we give you this every single Monday, new stuff to go out there and use. So please start using it if you want results. You know, why wouldn't you? So it's there for you. I think it's cool stuff that would work.
Yeah, and you know, part of that is to you know, having a tour full of information, like I was just demoing you, you know, how we've got the health benefits piece in there, we've got all the different components. Well, as these new products come in, where, you know, the landing pages, they go straight from those pages right to that page within the tour. So if you're promoting like the, you know, save money on your health benefits and someone comes into the tour, it drops them directly onto this page. So it's congruent, where they're like, oh, here's the funnel entry, and then here's the additional information to educate you on it. Now we'll do the same thing for you know, for travel, and same thing with like the compensation plan. You drop them right into the business. Now we're also doing this for some special cases as well.
To go back to what you're saying, Charles, the healthcare.
Yeah, so there's actually a new landing page that I didn't put it live yet, but it's page 28. And that page is a special page because it is the app page, inviting people to the app, but what it does is it drops people directly into a tour that is only a single page. The only thing that a person can do when they go through that is get the app. And I did that as a request from a group that's bringing on a whole series of nonprofits, and they wanted just that smooth. We're promoting this single thing about a cashback app. People go through a landing page, it's a single video, and then when they get into the tour, there's nothing else for them to do other than download the app. And that's so that they don't get distracted. And these are just the ways that we're constantly tweaking our conversions and working with you in individual affiliates. And so that's why I opened up my calendar and we do these conversations. People come at me with specific requests, and then we go to work to get it done to help your specific campaigns get this going. Because as much as a single focus system that is like easy to replicate is what we want, we also have the diversity with the different offerings and you know, these different funnels. And so, you know, I believe in this strategy of, you know, bringing everything to market and having our affiliates use what they want to use, and then you know, we'll find exactly the best ways to, you know, replicate on that. So getting our conversions up on the pages is a never-ending constant thing we're going to do for the entirety of the company, and it's of extreme importance, as I've been testing out multiple different traffic sources for a co-op, so that as you bring people on board, they may need time to get understanding what's going on, or they might want to speak with people that necessarily don't have the traffic source. I've got multiple traffic source providers that I'm testing internally to make sure that the traffic is good, it matches our compliance, it's scalable. And then as we open up a co-op, this is a way for you to utilize the co-op to go 2-star, you know, to get, you know, your 2 people, to get your 4 people, and to, you know, bring this co-op to the other people in your group so that you can get that momentum and get that level of duplication with the traffic. So as you're getting educated, as you're telling people from your warm market, it's nice to get started and immediately have a traffic source in place. So the co-op and the AI I'm launching simultaneously, because I would love for, when our co-op leads are coming in, they're automatically being followed up as well, so that it works that way. And the reason that this works well is you're still sponsoring somebody. You still want to reach out, you still want to invite them onto the calls, you want to invite them into the community, and that's why this works. Could I have done a business without any affiliates? built these products, built this system, and just been selling it out there in the world. It's so much more powerful as a direct sales network marketing company because we're building a community. We get to share our savings, we get to share our value. And also the network has brought so many good businesses into the community. So many of these great products have come straight from the affiliates and the referrals. And now we have the mechanism to where you can start inviting merchants into the business. This business model and where we're at, we're still infants, just over 6 months into this. But as this grows, and we could imagine if we've got tens of thousands of affiliates and they just bring on one business, that's 10,000 more businesses into here. If we've got 100,000 affiliates and they're averaging just one new business referral into here, that's 100,000 more businesses into our savings club. So that's how this compounds and grows. And really, I love to go back to the quote of a community is a group of people who grow together, and we're growing the business together. We're growing your skill sets together. We're growing, our trust and commitment to what we're doing here together. And really, we're growing your incomes together. So each one of these products that we bring on, every time, we're putting out tools, we're doing it so that the community can incrementally grow together. And it's that consistent compounding effort of, the simple discipline actions of never-ending growth where it's, we'll reach that point where it just is self-evident. We've got just an amazing program here that we can bring, new affiliates on, we can bring new members on, and then they've got just, great value. So just like we do every Monday, I love to open up the lines. I'd love to hear from you. And I did a lot of individual calls this last week, learning about different issues, different opportunities, hearing great testimonials. I had a fantastic testimonial. It got me excited. I can't wait to get this recorded of our savings hub of someone turning in their bills and saving over $100 a month on a bill, which was pretty exciting to hear that the negotiating teams that effective. And yeah, and just kind of keeping that rolling on. So I'm going to open up. Colleen, let's start with you, and then we'll continue with any Q&A.
Hey Charles, every opportunity I get, I jump on to grab and ask for help. I have somebody that lives in Illinois and wants to know about the Walmart cashback. And as I live in South Africa, I cannot tell her exactly how it works. So I know if you go and look at your cashbacks for Walmart, it shows it's online. But she wants to know if she's going shopping in Walmart, how can she go shopping and then give them a code? Sorry, I'm asking. I don't know how to find out, or if somebody can just help me.
Yeah. So the way that works is right here. So once you're into your cashback portal, you find where you want to shop. If it's Lowe's, if it's Walmart, you've got to click this link, and what it does, it activates the cashback, and then it'll redirect you to Walmart. Now, this is for Walmart online. So your cashback's only going to work for the stuff that you purchase here, but you can purchase here and you can pick up in the store. So that's kind of a workaround, but it's not, so you can do pickup or delivery. I mean, they'll deliver the stuff right to your house and you can get cashback, but you can't go walking in to the store and shop around and get cashback. It's because the link tracking, see all this affiliate link tracking stuff that's up here?
Yeah.
That's all based upon clicking from inside the shopping portal and then clicking one of these links, and that's what activates the tracking for the cashback. So
okay, and in my deals itself. So I know
this one here, this cashback is what I'm referring to is right here, the cashback shopping portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in my deals, the actual deal part where it says get 10% off, if you go look, there.
Yeah, so inside here, inside my deals, there's not cashback offered inside of my deals. These are more coupons and direct discounts. And so
for the coupons, Charles, can she go exactly into Walmart with that coupon?
If there is one in here, I don't recall seeing a Walmart from inside my deals. if there is one, then yeah, use it as accordingly. Like here's one for
Okay.
GNC, popular retailer out here, and I mean this is pretty great. You walk in here with this coupon code, or
Okay.
you print it out. But I mean that's a pretty cool deal. It's $20 off a $100 purchase. That's a 20% savings.
Okay, and then Charles, like for Costco, it says there's no deals at the moment. Do they have different deals at different times?
Yeah, so both these ecosystems are constantly evolving, changing. Deals come up during the holiday season. They come up during there. A lot of this stuff is seasonal, and the retailers are the smart ones. There's a lot of these companies, like when you look at Lowe's, Macy's, when you look at Bloomingdale's, all these places in the cashback portal, they run all their departments in 4 seasons. So if you ever walk into a Lowe's during the spring, they got plants. They got like trees and bushes and flowers, and you walk in there during Christmas, it's all Christmas stuff. Well, those deals also are changing seasonally as well. And so I saw the Lowe's cashback at one point was like at 4%. And so it all depends on the advertising and marketing departments of these companies. So if you're Lowe's, they sponsor the NFL, they sponsor professional athletes, they've got all these wacky commercials during the football games and stuff. They also have a NASCAR out there, and Lowe's at quarterly or annually, they go, well, how much of these tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars that we're going to spend on advertising, how much of it do we pay this sports star, or how much of it do we put into giving people cash back? And they're leaning more towards the cash back and spending their advertising dollars on ethically bribing people to come in and shop at the store. Because like here in the States, people go, well, I'm going to go buy lumber to build a deck. And they think in their head, do I go to Home Depot or do I go to Lowe's? And if Lowe's is giving cash back, I'm going there because I'm gonna be saving money on my lumber, because the stores have relatively the same price points, but where Save Club members have an advantage is a part of those advertising dollars isn't going to go to some TV commercial. It's going to go back into my pocket for shopping through the portal. And so that's how we're transmuting this annual $1 trillion a year advertising budget into savings for our members and money back into the compensation plan.
Thanks, Charles. And just one last thing is I did drop the address for you to look at the international shipping for the GLP-1.
Okay,
I put
great.
it in the fundraiser, so just if you
Great.
could find out for me.
So we found out something about zeolite. So apparently in the EU, zeolite is like a banned substance. So like for Results RNA, they'll send over all the other products, but they have it tagged in their system where they actually can't send the zeolite. We got away with shipping Avoderm products into Canada. We got a bunch of orders in there, but they don't allow CBD. So we don't have Avoderm with the nano CBD in Canada. However, we're working on this, but all these Avoderm products, all these essentials, at 70% off. I mean, these are beautiful, like premium glass. This glass is made in Italy. These are like beautiful chrome caps, roller bottles. This product here, probably, I'll tell you here, I'll pull up the phone. This Brain Power has over 30 ingredients in this bottle, and it's for brain power. You roll it on, you do all that. Well, this whole lineup, there's actually 8 of these products. We already sold out of 2 formulas. There's 8 of these products, and those will be shipping into Canada. So the programming team on the Avoderm site knows that when we do Canada, they're trying to figure out how to say CBD products not available in that market. These products are available, and so it's a technical thing, but again, just ways that we're kind of opening up the market. But these are great. These are going to ship all around the world. Can't get a better price than, I mean, it's like manufacturer wholesale price. It's incredible.
Thank you. Thanks, Charles.
All right. Gina?
Gina, Florida.
Yes, this is Gina Bab. My question is, last night one of my downlines signed up for the Safe Club Help,
Yeah.
and she almost did not complete it because of the wordings there that said this is not insurance. Yeah, I just want to be sure that I explained it to her right, but I'm not really sure. What is it that why is it not an insurance when it's a healthcare?
Yeah. So let me pull this up. Okay. So
Yeah, so she
here,
already signed up anyways, but okay, discount benefits
yeah,
guide.
yeah. So here we go. So here, when you enroll in Save Club Health, they send you a packet like this and these discount cards, and they kind of look like insurance cards, but in the United States, insurance is just super wacky. Um, this is not insurance. These health benefits give you access to a primary care doctor through telemedicine. They give you access to over 1,000 medications for free, mental health visits, and a whole bunch of other benefits for just $50 a month for the entire family. Pretty incredible. So myself personally, I don't have insurance because I don't like the premise of it, even though I may need it here and there for an emergency room visit or something like that. Uh, it costs me over $11,000 a year to have insurance if I was to use it. It's just crazy because I'm not going to the doctor, I'm not doing that, but I still need a primary care doctor. And like what happened to me over the last little bit, I never even knew what shingles was. I had no concept of it. And I was having
Hmm.
just like this constant pain. I haven't been sleeping good because it's been keeping me awake all night. I didn't know what it was, but I was able to dial into the telehealth, get full diagnosis, and get them to actually put together a prescription for me, and go pick it up. And so, yeah, it's not insurance, but all that was free. My telehealth visit, my prescription was covered for the $50 a month. So I was able to access medical, but it's not insurance. And if I would have had insurance, I would have had to, first of all, probably had to go see a primary care doctor, which would have taken time to set up an appointment. Then I would have to go to the meeting, sit in a waiting room, see a doctor. Then they'd tell me that I could go get a prescription. And then even with insurance, a lot of times the prescriptions come with a copay where you're paying 25 or $40 even for generic drugs. And so that's how our product is. It's different, but it's not insurance. Insurance, if you've got like chronic disease conditions, if you've got you need some surgery, you've got emergency room visits, you're gonna want to have insurance, and then whatever fees and deductibles, that's how it is. This is an alternative. It's kind of a middle ground for people to have zero coverage and at one end you could have insurance and you're covered for all these things as long as you pay for it, or you've got zero coverage. This is a middle ground where you can have a primary care doctor for the family and access, medical help and prescriptions, and it's covered. So
Right.
we don't want people to be buying this thinking that, and there's a lot of rules. By the way, each state, when we put Safe Club Health together, we had to get approvals in all 50 states. Like there's a separate test, a separate license, a separate form you have to do in every single state to actually be able to sell this, because we don't want people buying this product and then going in for their cancer surgery and being like, what do you mean my $50 a month didn't cover my, cancer surgery? It's like, no, it's not
Mhm.
insurance. It's this middle ground so that you can access a primary care doctor, prescriptions, and so on.
All right. Thank you, Charles. You answered it right. You
Okay.
answered it clearly. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I mean, man, I'm so glad I had this package in place. I don't know what I would have done,
Right.
and without having my Save Club Health in place. And so I love just when the product works like it's supposed to and the value is there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she signed up and she signed four of her dependents. So she's good to go.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yep, anytime.
Right,
Melanie?
Melanie. Oh, sorry, Charles.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, Charles. Two quick questions. Do you have a time frame on when the landing page for Stay Copper will be ready?
Oh, good point. You know what, Dave, is that something that we can put together? I know we got some really cool Stable Copper videos, and we have all the materials.
Yeah, I can put together a cool video for Copper and we could build a landing page on that.
Yeah, let's do it. So, Melanie, I'll get it up this week.
Okay,
It
that's
doesn't take
great.
long. We have a lot of the materials together. So, you know, for each of these, and we've been onboarding new programs. I'll show you guys what's going on here. So for those of you that are just chiming and you might not have been paying attention, we've been loading up the exclusive deals section for Save Club with just so many awesome products. So the Three Ways Wellness, we have a full interview up right now. So I've got to put the additional interview on here. It's about a 30-minute interview with Dr. Sean, and he just goes deep into all the stuff. We also have, he's produced about a dozen other videos on every ingredient that's inside this product, how it works, all the science, all the stuff. So, you know, there's a wealth of information there. You know, we'd like to put that up there. We don't have a landing page for that. We don't have a landing page for results, RNA, and everything that's going on here with their product. But we did shoot a video with Dave Larson, the founder and formulator of the Results RNA. And so we have a video. It's about 20-something minutes long, and he goes into all the different technologies and what's used inside of there. We did a couple monster engager pieces. All of this stuff we should have on the YouTube. But again, this area here, this exclusive deals area, is also going to be a full-on directory. I do believe I did an interview here as well, and we definitely have some materials for Stay Well. We did an interview with Dr. Logan. The new Avoderm stuff, especially the roll-ons. So each one of these product lines really deserves its own like amount of explanation because of how powerful they are. And really also I'd like to do comparisons inside the marketplace of the value. I mean, I did that the other day for a friend who was looking to start GLP-1 prescription tablets, and they eat the GLP-1 tablets. And, you know, not only does she have to go every month and have to have a doctor referral to because they have to do it every month for some reason. You know, but that product, and it was incredibly expensive. It was like $800 a month. It was like, that's crazy. You know, we've got an extremely effective product. It's liquid. It's already priced really low. And then with the Save Club discount, it's the best price you can get it anywhere. So for each one of these exclusive deals, I'd love to have, you know, landing pages, additional materials. This is all stuff that we're just kind of building along in the background here, and, you know, we'll get it into there. So it's when you find something that you like, and Melanie, I know you're a huge fan of the Stay Well Copper. You know, I am too. It's such a great story. And, you know, Marsha's given us a 50% discount. Like, come on, like, just if you get your Stay Well Copper, just use that. I mean, it pays for your Save Club membership. So a landing page on these, or just kind of different funnels in here. You know, we're prioritizing right now. I really want to focus. Yes, we'll get the Stay Well Copper one done, but I really want to focus on the optimal landing page to scale our co-op for business opportunity seeking. That's like the main focus. That we're talking about the compensation plan, we're talking about the business opportunity, because bringing on people that want to build an income and build a residual income with Save Club, that's going to get us to the most amount of people. And I think these are the tools that are kind of the most valuable for everyone inside of the field. So yes, we'll get that page up, and we're excited to get the tour and that right formula for that page. Where, so one of our best pages that's been responsible for the most amount of signups inside Save Club was our original video. It was me talking on a green screen. It was like 8 minutes long. However, it's too long, because once people watch that, they're like ready to go. But it's 8 minutes. And so there's some medium between getting opt-ins. Like if you put no video in just a form, maybe your opt-ins increase, but the quality of the people once they get inside is lower. So we're finding that right medium. We're developing landing pages where they're AI powered, where you actually get there and it's a conversation, and inside the conversation they get your name, phone number, and email address, and then you're opted into the system that way. But yeah, the focus now is on the landing page development is to get the page that says enough without saying too much. It's the optimal opt-in rate, and it gets them into our AI follow-up and the rest of the tools. So yeah, that's the focus on where we're going for with landing pages over the next couple weeks.
Thank you. I have one more quick question. Appreciate that. Can you drop the link for the page to enroll the local businesses again? I happened to just not be on live the day you dropped it, so I couldn't get it.
Sure. Someone want to grab that and drop it in the chat? I'll grab it for you if no one does. Okay, Deborah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Charles. I had heard that there's a place in Save Club where you can put your card number in and you get cash back. Can you explain that to me a little bit, and where can I find that?
Yeah, sure. So that's
Thank you.
inside of the mobile app. So this I'm pulling up a little graphic for it too. That's inside the mobile app. So when you are inside your back office at Save Club, and this is where it doesn't matter if you're if you're a pre-enrollee or a pre-customer or someone that come in, there's this page I'm going to show you.
Okay.
That looks like this. So once you're logged in, and again, if you're a pre-enrollee, it's the same thing. It says mobile app. If you're on a mobile device, you simply click this button. If you're on a laptop and you've got your cell phone, you scan this QR code, and this will bring you in to register for the Save Club mobile app. And from inside here, we utilize this technology called card linking, and that's what you're referring to. It's where you take your Visa or MasterCard credit or debit card, any one of those cards, and you link it to the app. And so when you download the app, it'll prompt you into a series of you're going to want to you have to re-register again. You put in your name, your phone number. It's a pretty smooth process. And when you're inside the app, and then there's a prompt where you put in your credit and debit cards, and it works for Visa and MasterCard, which is like 90% of the cards in the world, or even higher, there are Visa and MasterCard. And you just put in the number and hit submit, and that way your card is linked, and anywhere they're shopping inside of here, which again, this just continues to grow and grow and grow, the amount of businesses that are here, from fuel, groceries, dining, and then this is where you get automatic cash back. So all the card linking resides inside of the app, and the app is under extreme security. There's a third-party company that is like the biggest in the world that does all the card security. There is literally hourly checks for PCI compliance, so that when your card is in there, it's completely safe. It's not, you don't have to worry about your card being hacked or used for anything outside of it. The app is very secure, and once your card's linked into the system, it runs on the rails. So when there's a credit card machine inside of a store, or there's online shopping, the credit card merchant system, the rails, are all linked in with a platform that knows when that card is spent at whatever merchant and tracks it to who it's supposed to go to and gives you the cash back. It is incredibly advanced technology. This is what actually brought me into Save Club. When some guys came down, the owners of the Savers app came and met me over a year, work on their team to market it to the world. I saw their business model. I said, this is cool. The card linking technology is really cool. However, it's limited to the app, and savings is unlimited. And so that's where, after a couple of months of understanding all this, I said, you know what, let's put an opportunity together for savings. And that's when I started to talk to other people in the space who had marketed money, who had marketed savings as a business opportunity, and they loved the idea. And so I put the product together, and I said, how can we go after everything? And that's how our product line grew. But it was the card linking technology that actually got me interested into the whole savings space. And then it was like light bulb after light bulb after light bulb in my head turning on, saying, this is the most incredible business opportunity. And now we're 6 months into it.
Thank you, Charles.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Charles,
Robin?
just to let everybody know, I dropped the add a business document in the chat. Everybody, if you need that document, it has been added to the chat message.
Cool. Go ahead, Robin.
Hi, good afternoon. So I had one question about the health savings. So if with health insurance, there's a limit to the age group that can be using it. So in this sense, if say for instance, hypothetically speaking, you have a 80-year-old person living in a house and you have a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old, and probably a 50-year-old, everybody could be covered under the one membership?
That's correct. Yep. And so the when you enroll with the Save Club Health, it prompts you into collecting information, and the system itself, you can put 5 people onto it. Basically, so it's, you can add up to 5 people. If there are more people in that household that need to be added, you have to call the provider and explain your situation. I think they can add them manually. So that's kind of, it's kind of rare. But yeah, they're not about blocking people, from coverage. But yeah, it doesn't matter their age, anything that's going on, you're able to add them as dependents. And again, to get everybody an account and a primary care doctor for $50 a month, it's like insane. I mean, when I went through that program the other day, because we're setting up, the corporate, we're setting up a way for when you go get merchants and you refer them to Save Club, we want to help those merchants save money too. One of the biggest costs is healthcare. And I looked into kind of what the corporations were paying. I mean, they've got a product that's not as good as ours. And this companies, they pay $150 to the provider. It's good. It works for the businesses because they get a tax rebate, but still, I mean, the value of this product is incredible. Save Club definitely has the best price.
Okay, thank you. Also, I emailed you because I wanted to ask you a question that I don't want to ask over the forum like this. So I wanted to know if there's a way to communicate with you.
Yeah, here, Robin, let me drop you something here. Yeah, typically what I've been doing is I've been opening up my calendar. And that's it's good and bad because it's like I was doing like over 12 hours a week of just direct conversations with people, but those always lead into more conversations, and every single conversation leads to more homework. So I can only do so much at a time, and then we go solving everyone's problems and getting the business development pieces in place. But yeah, Robin, here.
Totally understand. I'm
trying to message you direct inside here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do the next question, and I'll hit you, Robin.
Okay. Thank you.
Antonio?
Go ahead, Antonio.
Well, yes, I have a quick question. One is, I have a membership in some networking company, but the product I think is great. Would we be able to include that, or how do we go about?
No. Here's the reason why. If Antonio, if there's another, opportunity, I can't bring it into Save Club. So if you've got like a network marketing company and you're like, hey, we could bring these products in here and offer them at Save Club, because so many of you have built a team, and if a team member learns about an opportunity through Save Club and then joins that, and not only is doing something in addition to Safe Club, which I'm perfectly fine with. I don't ever want to be responsible for having the system make an introduction to somebody to an opportunity and they leave their current upline. Like if that happened, I'd get strung up. And I'm super sensitive to not promoting other deals because not that I care if you do other deals. By the way, I want you guys to understand, like Save Club is a home where you can build as many deals as you want. You'll never get any guff from me. We're never going to terminate you over you having multiple streams of income. I hate when companies do that. I've been in this industry for over 23 years. I've seen people lose their full-time income because they went to a presentation to another company, and corporate always just waiting to steal your check. And being on the corporate side of MLM for so long, it's dirty. I've seen companies make business decisions saying, hey, if we take this person's check, is it going to cost us more than what we're paying them? Then we can fight them in court. And they go, no, our court bills will probably cost 50 grand, but we're paying them 20 grand a month. So let's just take their check. And it's just like, it's crazy. You'll never get that here. But another thing I'll never do is introduce another business or another set of products where there's, a networking opportunity, because I don't want to take from anybody's downline.
So what type of business basically can we put in, like independent standalone businesses, like
So
there's restaurant?
There's businesses out there that you can put, there's businesses as far as like local businesses, restaurants, laundromats, mattress store, whatever. I'm just thinking what's in the strip mall over here. But there's online businesses, and even if those online businesses have an affiliate program, that's fine as long as it's not like a networking build a team program. That's just the way the world works right now. So those businesses are great to, turn into the directory. And again, when you turn a business into the directory, the reason we would approve that business is because it's bringing value to our members. So the discount needs to be good so that it's worth, sending our members there.
Okay. All right. Also, another question. You mentioned that generally when I put in my debit or credit card into Save Club, I would be able to get cashbacks on all the stores and businesses that are online, right? However, I think that puts us in some limitation. When, for example, I'm just walking around and I want to buy something, can I not use the card that I gave to you and you'll be able to capture that purchase so I get the cashback?
Yeah.
Are you looking into that possibility?
Yeah. So again, I just covered this. It's only when you link your card, it's in the app, and you'll get cash back on the places that offer cash back of the businesses that are in the app, which there's tens of thousands, but it's not everywhere you go. It's the businesses that are in the app. So, and you can, there's a search, you can see what businesses are in there. But yeah, I encourage everybody that's in the United States, has a United States phone number, get the app, upload as many cards as you have. Now, one thing that we get to see on the back end that I think is really fun, like the moment someone gets cash back, like and they didn't know, like they linked a card and then they went and got, a sandwich, and that, gives them a notification, oh, you got cash back. They go, oh man. Then they go in, they upload all their cards. So the more cards you get in there, the more chances you have for, accidentally running into a store, but it costs you nothing and it's completely safe. So there's no downside to putting all your Visa and MasterCard cards linked inside of the app.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yep. No problem. Okay. Hey, Peter.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I had a question. I haven't gotten any of the money downloads in my back office since 12/28.
You said money downloads.
The money where you download all of the training material.
Oh, okay. So, Dave, you want to drop the drop in here, and now what you're going to want to see, it's done by date. So, actually, let me pull it up right here. I ran into this same thing yesterday, so I know what you're talking about. So inside this folder, I'm going to share my screen in just 1 second. Okay, so inside this folder, let me see, is my screen sharing? There it is. There's all these days we have content drop and different titles and stuff. The latest one is right here because we
Yeah, I
have
had,
run a new year. So it's right here, 110.
okay, I only got 1228. That's the last one I got.
Okay, well then I'm going to share with you this folder right here. Copy link. I'm going to drop it into the chat for everybody. And then, so this is, yeah, and you can also, you can find this inside the little training section, but the content drop link is right here.
Okay.
And so that there you can pull your content weekly. Just, pin that link or something because, we're constantly adding to all the amount of tools back up.
Okay. Now, one other question I had. With the New Year's video, is that going to be like a capture page to that?
Yeah. So we actually designed that. It's just not up yet.
Okay.
There was one connection piece. There was a technical piece. Actually, that's kind of left that at the end of last week. And let me make sure we get that live because we're running out, it's already, the time's passing. So New Year's page. Check it. Yeah, so it's already designed. There is a page there. It looks pretty cool. Let me show you what it looks like. But getting it programmed and live, we're very close. So
okay,
this is what the page looks like. It's got that great video and it's got the opt-in form right here. And we've got all the new check-in boxes for the AI communication. And, and then, I've got the new domain set up, saveclub.ai. So this is new year, newyou.saveclub.ai. And then we have now the next part was we left it on all the tracking. So we're getting all the different tracking pieces and then it'll just appear as a link inside of your back office, for you to share. So it's being worked on, and thank you for the reminder. It'll be one of the things I do immediately after this call is find out what last pieces we need to get it live.
Yeah, because the last one that I have is the one for the capture page for the pets. That's the last capture page.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
The pets page, which I don't think we've ever really talked about that. Let me just mention that while we have it here. So this page right here, page 26. This page looks great on mobile too. This is save money with pet products page in here. And the reason we did this is we're working with a bunch of shelters and pet advocate groups that are all about their pets. So they've got different lists of pet lovers, and so we made this pet lovers landing page. So I'm going to show you guys another page that is, so we skipped 27 because that's supposed to be for the New Year's. That's coming. And 28. So this page I haven't posted back there, but landing page 28. This page is, we're using this one primarily for nonprofit groups that want only to show the app download. So if you want to show somebody, you don't want to show them the membership, or we'll show it to them, but later. So when someone comes through this page, the only thing for them to do on the next page is the app download. And give me 1 second. Let me pull up something and I'll show you what that page looks like while we have it up.
Yeah, I think I saw the video for that, but yeah.
Yeah, and so that's one of the videos that we've used and tested that we like and that works well. Let me show you what the app only page looks like. Just give me one. I'm gonna open this up in an incognito page. So when just if you don't know, if you ever once you register a pre-enrollee and you want to send them back inside of the tour, you send them here and they put in their pre-enrollee email, whatever email they got, and it'll bring them into the tour. And you know what? And this is the page that will be displayed, but you know what? It only appears one time. So from page 28, when someone puts in their information, they go to see the app, it's an app only page that only appears once. And then if they ever come back, then it shows them the membership to join, because we're going to be sending them emails and stuff. And the ultimate goal is to use the app as a loss leader, as a hook, and the $5 get 5, give 5 as a hook to get someone opted in, get them the app, and then future communications. Then we promote to them the membership, or we promote to them the membership and the affiliate program. So there's some nuances there with what's going on, but whatever.
Okay.
Those are a couple things that are in the world of landing page development.
Yeah, that about answers my question.
Okay, thanks for chiming in, Pete. Okay, Sue.
Hey, I got a couple quick questions on the when we put our credit cards in, which I put all of mine in there, to get the cash back on that, is that only like for the ones that are on your phone app? Do they work on your online? They don't work online, only on the phone apps.
They're two separate systems. So card linking is its own network and its own ecosystem, and it runs on all the rails of all the credit card processing, which is technology accomplishment that boggles my mind. But so when your cards are uploaded, it works on all the cashback within what is offered inside of the app. And so other cashback, like when you're using the portal, you click on the portal, then you click on the store that you're shopping at, and it'll bring you there. And there's some well, I mean, as these developments happen, I'll announce stuff. But yeah, we're constantly adding to both the app and the portal the different cashback opportunities.
That's where I messed up, because I kept looking for it and I'm like, well, how come it hasn't shown up yet? Yeah, because I did it online. Got it. And the other thing was that real quick healthcare. You said anybody in the household. Does that anybody that resides in the household? They can be a boyfriend, they can be anybody, or do they have to be related?
No, I have my girlfriend and her son on my program, and they allow it. So yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's an incredible deal. It's like to get a primary care doctor for the whole family for $50 a month. It's like, and remember, we're taking $10 of that monthly and we put it into the bonus pools. So the more people that use the health program, the bigger the bonus pools get.
That is totally amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Yep. Okay. Okay, James, and then Rhonda. We'll do James and then Rhonda, and then we'll close our Q&A session for this Monday. Go ahead, James. You can unmute. You got to unmute, James.
Hey, Charles.
Hey.
Yeah. Just reiterate, Matthew posted the older version of the VIP merchant directory for free in the chat.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So we upgraded that page, Matt.
Okay, sorry, I thought I had the right link, guys.
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
The reason why we had to upgrade that page is we've got people in China, and China blocks a lot of web domains. And so that web domain actually was being blocked. And so we had to do something different.
Okay. Yeah, I just posted that last Google Doc that I had saved as a so I missed the update.
Yeah, and the last thing,
Thanks,
Charles
James.
and family, no problem, Matthew. Thanks for your hard work, Charles. Thanks, Dave, for all that posting. That's a lot of work, Dave, do it. But just a quick statement. I know you got to go. Been on too long. To the family, I call us the family. Everybody should utilize that new page to onboard local merchants in your local area, and then backdoor them as a VIP merchant for the $300 a year because they need it.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Yeah. No, James got it. And James, by the way, that new compensation plan video, it comes from some of the stuff that we talked about on the call.
Exactly. I like that. I love it.
Kind of the funnel of how it kind of works on my end is, James has been out there working. He's been talking to merchants. He's been giving good feedback, and so we adjust the videos, we adjust the field. He's like, I need a more concise comp plan explanation of what's going on. Okay, so now we start down, creating those tools, and so you're not going to get this from other network marketing companies, and look, it's going to be hard to get this type of stuff in 6 months from now. One of the advantages of being part of Save Club this early is look how intimate this call is. Yeah, we had like 100-something people on, but you're able to get the questions, get the information, and let's get into the trenches here together. And I'm doing everything on my side to put as many money-making mechanisms in place so that you can start, just building your residual income and building a team. Just remember, new blood is the lifeblood of all these types of businesses, of all these network marketing businesses. To build leverage, it takes volume. And when the momentum is on fire with this plan, it's going to be like a rocket ship like you've never experienced before. And it's the consistency and persistency of what we're doing here that's going to get us there. And so, I'm excited for 2026 and get all these new products and mechanisms out there. But I'm hearing from what we need as an organization, from what you need as individuals. When someone needs something, probably a lot of other people need the same thing too. So yeah, just thanks for sticking into here. And I'm just so encouraged that after like 90 minutes, we still got all these interested parties on the phone. So go ahead, Rhonda.
I just have a quick question on the status of the Canadian app, how that's coming along.
Yeah, so the team at Savers app announced to me back during the summer that Q1 is going to be the release of the Savers app into Canada. And I mean, they've made such good progress that they've already converted it all into French. So
that's excellent.
Yeah, so it took a lot to get that kind of piece and that commitment. The one area that you have to do when doing card linking is you've got to work with all those merchant banks in Canada. They feel like they've got that figured out. Then we've got to work with the Canadian phone carriers so that we can do all the text messaging and back and forth and permissions allowed and two-factor authentication, all that. So all of that is what is on the development roadmap. But again, I haven't checked in with those guys in a little bit. I'll get back with them and see if I can get more of a specific timeline. But we're in Q1, so hopefully the plan sticks. I mean, the Savers app development team are some of the smartest people that I've ever worked with. I mean, they're incredible. They're hardworking. They lay out a development roadmap and then they hit all the targets. So they've been a great service provider so far.
Excellent. That's all. And the Aviderm's incredible. So.
Yeah. And so you're in Canada though, right, Rhonda?
Yeah.
Are you having to have them smuggled across the border? How are you getting it?
I guess so.
Okay.
But yeah, I got my first order and it's great stuff. It's really good.
Okay, so. Great. Yeah, and I couldn't be more delighted about these roll-ons here. I'll end the call with this, just so you guys have this is wild. So inside this product, and by the way, so a little bit of background. I've been doing nutritional products for about 23 years. I got real heavy into extracting ingredients. So I went as far as cultivating 60 acres, like growing plants and getting those plant biomass, curing it and drying it in a certain way, and then bringing it into massive machines where we're applying CO2 or super freezing cold alcohol, and we're separating all the constituents to the plant and then putting it into these big reactors and then filtering it all out and removing the stuff that we don't want and isolating down to very specific particles, like isolated ingredients at 99.9999% purity. And so I got really good at this, and I developed ways to get out terpenes, essential oils and terpenes. And so I've developed these formulas. This is what's in the Avoderm stuff. So this product right here has all of these. These are just the terpenes that are in here in these tiny, precise constituents. So this product, we used a program called Aspen. The license for Aspen is over $100,000 and then like $50,000 a year. I didn't do that, but I was working with the University of Washington, and they let us use their program. And so we have all these unique inputs, and we put them into this program. And the Aspen program, it actually knows the human biochemistry, and it matches up. And so we created these formulas to be mood enhancement formulas, and they're extremely precise. So when you use this product, this is the Brain Power one, you like roll it on here. First of all, the fragrance is like nothing you've ever smelled before because of the combination of all these ingredients. And then it goes straight into your body, right into your blood, and it affects your mood instantly. Like it goes right into your system. So that product, the Brain Power one, you know, I wasn't showing my screen. Hold on. Whoops, sorry. I was getting excited. Let me share my screen before. So this product, let me show you what I was just talking about. This is the Brain Power product. It's my screen sharing. It says your screen is loading. Come on. There we go.
That's still loading, Charles. Oh, there it is. We got it.
So this product here, this is the Brain Power roll-on I just showed you. Here's all the isolated terpenoids that are in this product. Okay. And each one of these, now, when you look at this product and you do the breakdown, my computer's running really slow because I'm streaming to all y'all. On this power, the Brain Power product. So here's all the terpenoid ingredients. Here's this massage oil base. Now we use this base. We could have just used one. We could have just said, okay, sunflower seed oil or jojoba or just one of these oils. But no, we did this whole combination of oils because not only does it nourish and hydrate the skin, it protects it, and it's the best delivery system for all of these. So inside this product, there's 36 total ingredients. Okay, and with Avoderm, you're able to buy these at $7.50. The amount of science and technology and extraction and beautiful packaging and everything that's part of this product, you're able to get a totally unique, highest quality product in the world at 70% off. Like, insane. So that's the value of a Save Club membership. And we're going to keep coming with more and more products. And the more products that I'm intimate on the manufacturing and production, then those savings just get put straight over into here. So you can imagine now we've already have like 100 products in there with the best savings out there. But when we start to get into that like 70% off realm, then it's like a no-brainer to have these products. So this is a product that you can go out and talk about. Put it on people's skin. Go buy it. And all day long at the trade shows, the people that buy this, they spend $25 a piece for these all day long. But with Save Club, you get them for $7.50. So you say, look, you can go buy the product on the regular website for full price, or become a Save Club member for $20 a month and get savings on this plus all the other stuff. That's how the model works from having premium products. And there's no limit to the amount of products that we're going to bring to Save Club, from what's bringing on in the field, from stuff that we're developing internally, just the value there. And we could run a whole company probably just off the discounts we're giving to just Avoderm, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to go with dozens and dozens of more of the best brands in the world at the best prices in the world. So, and then again, as we start to be able to ship these all around the world too, it's going to open up more and more markets. So that's kind of the update for today, guys. We're past 90 minutes. I want to thank everybody for getting in here. the new presentations are coming out. That comp plan video, we'll post it on the Facebook group, and on the next email I'll put out to the field. I'll also put it in there. So so we'll get a couple of those out. So everybody, thank you so much. Good to see you, Jason Cardamone. Good to see you out there, buddy. Give me a ring sometime. I want to get you dialed in. You've got an awesome team in here. There's some good people here that are following on board. So I'd love to have you back into talking with you. All right, guys, have a great one.